What's going on, y'all? So listen.
What's going on, y'all? See, uh, listen, I was thinking about whether or not I should just say this for what it is, but it really ain't nothing. So I guess this would be part of whatever, but I just don't understand. And I'm trying not to get upset about it. Y'all, I'm in my laundry room because the light is a little good up in here, but I just. I just don't understand Boosie at this point, okay? And I try to block out a lot of the things that he done and he does for attention. And that is exactly what he do. Because at this point, I understand what's going on with him. He gets more attention when he's being controversial. We're not talking about new music that's dropping. We're not talking about new projects that's dropping. We're not talking about if he does anything for the community. No, because he's such a trash ass individual. Why would we talk about that? You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he understands that let's be controversial. That'll get my names in the blog. That'll get people talking and put my names on social media and everything. Because that's exactly what happened each and every time. We don't speak good of Boosie. There has not been one good report out on Boosie in a long time, okay? And that is not a reputation that I would think somebody would type of want, okay? And the reason why I'm just doing this is because I just don't understand, if you don't like somebody, why do you keep up with them? Why do you keep up with them? I don't care if somebody tag you in something that they do, tag you in something that they said, and you can be the bigger person and not say anything. But in this situation, it's just so hard for him to do that. And that is why people think that this man is on the down low, think that this man is closeted, think that this man loves a little Boosie here and there. You know what I'm saying? And he's just wanting to get out himself. All right. I just don't understand that mentality for anybody. You know, when it comes to stands, attacking other stands, if you don't like this particular artist, why is it that you are constantly under this particular artist stuff? You know, when that particular artist that you claim you don't like is going live, you notice when they post something, you can't wait to type something about it negative. Like, I don't get it. It's too much time, too much energy being spent for nothing. If you don't like somebody, then let it go. Block it, mute it, and go about your day. That's all you need to do. Because it's just, I don't understand it. I don't understand what it does to you. I don't understand, does it put money in your pocket? Boosie to talk about Lil Nas X, okay? And if you don't know what's been going on, listen. First of all, I wake up, and don't judge me because, like I told y'all earlier, this week has been a trying ass, stressful ass week. And so, you know, I finally got the weekend off, all right? I fully woke up at 2:30 something, okay? I have not slept that long in a long ass time. And so, you know, I didn't get dressed or whatever, and I'm just scrolling while I'm eating my lunch and all that stuff. And I'm just scrolling on the blogs and shit. And next thing you know, it's a post that they put on the neighborhood talk about something that Boosie tweeted, because I don't follow him. The only time I hear shit about him is when they post it on the blogs, okay? I do not follow him. And I feel like people these days, after all the antics and stuff that he done, y'all either agree with him and, you know, you're just as trash as of an individual and ignorant as he is, okay? Because on this one particular post that we are now talking about that prompted this video, he basically put on Twitter, because, you know, he don't have an Instagram from what I've heard. You know, he basically tweeted that Lil Nas is a F word, you know, and that's a derogatory gay slur, okay, homophobic slur. And I'm sorry to be shaking this. I'm like I'm saying, I'm standing up and I just like off the room. But not only did he say that, he said he got real goons. Okay, he's a real gangster. He round a real gangster. I was like, okay, and you need to go ahead and suck dick and, you know, all that shit in peace. I would hate myself if I was you. I know you hate yourself. And trigger warning, he also said he needs to off himself. He said commit. I don't want to say that word because, like I said, trigger warning. But you literally telling somebody to take their own life, because of who they are and the fact that they're proud of it. And this is all because I don't know if he found it himself or somebody tagged him in it, but basically Lil Nas was on live, and I don't know if somebody asked him or brought his name up in his comments on the live or whatever, the live chat, and put Boosie name up in that, and this was the one and only time that Lil Nas actually decided to respond to it. He just said, oh, me and Boosie got a song coming out. Me and Boosie got a song coming out. Me and Boosie, yeah, we got a song coming out. Yeah, he was trolling a little bit. But at the same time, you mean to tell me you let that get to you so bad just because he said you got a song coming out? I would have laughed that shit off. And something like that, the way Lil Nas X been handling this whole situation, and if I was the one that was doing all of this negative shit to him and seeing that it's not really getting to him, or at least he's not making it get to him or showing that it's getting to him in the public, I would be like, I give him a little bit of respect for that, okay? Because he's handling him his own, okay? He's not getting on the internet bitching about it. He's not crying about it or nothing. He's standing up for himself, but he's ignoring you. That's how he's standing up for himself. He's ignoring you, and he's being successful, you know? And you can't take that, okay? Because you're thinking that maybe this will get him off. This will get him out, you know? And it's not working. I just don't understand. How do you have so much vitriol for somebody that just said in a trolling way that we're doing a song together, and he finally responds to you after months? Let's be honest, okay? Because let's break this down. Lil Nas X was promoting for his album. He goes on the BET Awards and he performs, okay? You know, he kissed the guy on the BET Awards. People had issues with that because homophobia. Or because, oh, he's doing too much and why you gotta do this. Granted, heterosexuals been doing it and not that much controversy about it, okay? And lesbians or fake lesbians for attention have been doing it and not controversy about it either. So when Lil Nas X do it, it's such a big issue, and the main person who had the biggest issue just so happened to be Boosie. I don't know if he said something then, but at one point, Lil Nas X was on his Twitter, because that's where I saw it before it hit the blogs. And the only reason why I hit the blogs was because of what Boosie said afterwards, was him trolling about, you know, since people got so much of an issue with me kissing somebody on stage, a guy on stage, maybe I should come up there and be naked and do something on that, okay? Now, we know that would never happen. And if you know Lil Nas X, you know that that was a troll tweet. And you had to see the previous tweet and a tweet after that, if you still didn't know, to understand that it was a troll tweet, okay? But still, common sense will tell you that that is never going to happen on national public TV. This is not cable TV. This is public TV, okay? Boosie took that to heart. And he had to come at him about that. Okay, you gay, man, and I'm his man, and I don't know why you doing this, man, in front of the kids, man. What about the kids, man? And I said, your defense, what about the kids? What about the kids? What about the kids? That's what homophobes and you straight people who seem to have a problem with gay people, okay, it's always what about the kids? What about the kids? Y'all do so much shit in front of the kids, but y'all ain't worried about that. But when a gay man or somebody else, an LGBT, a trans person do something, it's what about the kids? There's a video going on right now of this little girl. She getting it in, okay, at a birthday party. But, you know, everybody is, yeah, you know, she knew the assignment, she did that shit or whatever. But nobody is paying attention about the music that's being played in the background, talking about pussy this and busted wide open this and all this stuff and bitch this. Nobody is saying, why is this little girl dancing and why is this music being played at this baby's birthday party? At least play the clean version. Oh, we're not having an issue with that. It's not what about the kids with that. I could be petty with that, okay? You know, that's just a small example. And I know some people gonna say, oh, that's not the same. It is. It is. It is, okay? Because y'all always say, what about the kids when it comes to gay folks, but not when it comes to everyday other things, right? Okay. What about the kids when you basically set up for your nephew and your own son to get raped by a grown-ass woman? Why haven't CPS came in and investigated him yet? That's what I want to know. Was it about the kids then? Because you have such this strong fear about one of your kids or whoever becoming gay like you. Because at this point, I don't even like to, prejudge people like that and say, oh, you gay and all this stuff or whatever, when they might not be. But you are exhibiting signs, and I don't respect you, so therefore I'm going to say it. You are exhibiting signs that you are closeted like a motherfucker. And something happened to you in jail that you did not probably expect, and you liked it. Okay, because you are always in gay folks' business, and I just don't understand it. I just don't understand it. Not lesbians, but gay men's business. And you've been riding on Lil Nas' ass because you want to ride his ass so bad. That boy has been out here succeeding, not starting nothing with nobody, being his regular self. He is finally able to be free and, enjoy the fact that he is gay. Yeah, some people may think he do a little much. That's understandable because sometimes I think he do a little much too. I ain't even gonna say that. Okay, I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to you. I think sometimes he could tone it down a little bit. And I'm not talking about putting his sexuality on display. I'm talking about some of the stuff that he be tweeting about. That's what I'm talking about. Nobody should have to have their sexuality. Okay, and that's what y'all basically want that man to do. Y'all want that young man to go back into the closet. Y'all want gay people not to be here. But let's be clear. Gay people, we've been here. And we're not going anywhere. And you have such a big problem with it because society for so many years tried to push us to the back. And now we're in a different age and time that we have progressed in thinking and everything. And now we are demanding to be in the forefront instead of being the gay best friend or the secret. You know what I'm saying? No, we're being put out there. You see TV shows and we out there. Okay? And you can't take it. And it's again, what about the kids? I don't want to see this. Then close your fucking eyes, bitch. I don't want to see straight people always kissing or whatever. But I deal with it. I grew up in a straight ass household and I still turned out gay. So don't even use that. It's an agenda and all this shit. But let's just get back to the issue at hand that we really came here to talk about. Besides all the hypocrisy and the contradictions that's been going on in this society. Baby, Boosie, I feel sorry for his kids because what if one of his sons come out gay? And I'm pretty sure, and I don't even want that to happen. I don't want that to happen because I'm fearful of what might happen to him. Everybody wants their parents' love or people love or whatever. And I feel like he would disown him just because he's disowning a part of himself. Okay? Because he has not come to terms with a part of himself that may like his ass tickled a little bit. Okay? That may like a strong ass mouth on him and not a woman's. You know what I'm saying? And that is okay to be that way. Meaning that it is okay to like those things. Okay? Like, come on. And even if you don't, for somebody, this is why I don't understand the concept of hate. I don't understand it because if I don't like something, I'm not going to devote time to it. I'm not going to devote time bashing. I'm not going to devote time, committing crimes against it. Okay, you literally threatened this boy. And I'm going to call him a boy because he's younger than you. He's 22, 23, something like that, and probably younger. Listen, he's literally just now finding himself and becoming free with himself. And if you listen to his album, which I'm pretty sure you have, Boosie, and you don't want to act like it, but that whole album is basically about coming to terms with who he is and actually starting to love himself because of who he is. And you are out here threatening him, okay, and telling him to off himself when there are so many people up in this world that are trying to come to terms and trying to, live freedom in their sexuality. And live in households, kids, adults, live in households where being gay is wrong to them, to the people around them. And so therefore they have to suppress that. And it's eating them up inside. And then you got people that are youth that are being bullied every fucking day because of the fact that they are gay. And some of them actually do go that mile, that extra step, and actually does commit suicide. And you are out here to your followers, because I'm pretty sure you do have gay followers at the same time, and you're telling them, which baffles me because it does happen, and you're telling somebody as big of an artist or as big as a person as him on a national scale to just take himself out the picture forever and don't nobody care. What if somebody told that to your kids? You probably wouldn't care, would you? Because I don't know. I can't read you. You know, I can't read what you would do because you just shows that you just a vile, unhappy human being. Somebody that has the health issues that you have, somebody that's been in the same issues, a lot of the situations that could have cost your life, you would think that you would just straighten up, and not necessarily straighten up, just be more considerate or just be more mindful of what you tweet. But you just an ignorant nigga, okay? That's all that you are, a ignorant ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? I just don't get it. I don't like certain artists, okay? You don't ever hear me talking about them. You don't ever hear me talking about them. And if I do talk about them, I'm not talking about their sexuality. I'm not, degrading them. There's people that I just don't like. And I don't focus on them, okay? It's not hard to do. I don't understand why you can't do the same. I don't understand why people who don't like certain things can't do the same. And truth be told, what reason do you have not to like this person? I understand that he can be a mudge or whatever, but outside of that, what reason do you have not to like him? Has he actually said something to you? No. And it just baffles me that you started this whole bullying shit and you took it to this level when Lil Nas finally said something back, and he didn't even say nothing negative back. He just said he trolled you a little bit by saying, we got a song together. It took that to get you to this level. Mind you, Lil Nas was on the Breakfast Club, right? That same Breakfast Club that you said that you don't feel like you've gone too far with your comments, okay? And mind you, Lil Nas said that he still listens to your music, and he did not say nothing negative about you when he could have on that Breakfast Club interview. But because he said, y'all doing a song together, you want him to hate himself and to off himself. Wow. And nobody's called CPS yet. Nobody's called CPS yet. I just don't understand. It's not fun. It's funny because it's stupid. It's funny because it's ridiculous. It's funny because where is this coming from? And that is why everybody feels as though who don't like Boosie in this situation. It's because you're closeted. And my whole thing is he's not going to get canceled. You would think, first of all, you have to be somebody that everybody really cares about to get canceled. That's one. True. Secondly, I don't feel like anybody has truly ever been canceled because people are still here and people still talk about them. And as long as you are catering to an ignorant crowd, you're going to still have your ignorant followers and they're going to still keep you alive. Okay. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. I don't know. I'm not going to spend too much more time on this. Boosie, get your daddy bees in check. Listen, you are a rotten individual. I'm a big bitch and I know my insides is full of fat and mush. Your inside is rotten as shit. Your organs are just fucked up, okay? Because you're stinking from the inside out and from the outside in. You're just, I just can't. And I just don't understand people who find this shit funny, who find him likable, who find him, because y'all feel the same way. That's why. And I know some of y'all follow me. Just don't let me know, okay? Because I'll block you. But anyway, y'all have a good time. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bitch, this is the first weekend I had off in a long time. And my sciatic fucking nerve is bothering me, bitch. Y'all done got me up, okay? But I'll see y'all later on tonight. Peace out.